ẹja lónìí fún lèmi jẹ́ o àbẹ̀kẹ́ ni mi àjífọ́jọ́ gbogbo dára bí ẹ̀gbin mo ní wí fún gbogbo mùtímù wà ní Bísí Ológe TV ni ẹ mọ̀ wò Bísí Ológe show gbajúgbajà ni wọ́n o bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rí wọn mo ní dandan ni ẹ fẹ́ bá wọn ṣe Bísí Ológe fúnra ara rẹ̀ ń kọ́ ọmọ nọ́mù lóró òkè àṣẹ́hùn lóró okùn níran bàbá tó bí wọn lọ́mọ Bísí Ológe arẹwà lóbìnrin adúmọ̀ọ́dán arẹwà àfijọ́ ẹlẹ́wọ̀ obìnrin tó mọ́ yáyì tí gbogbo ìlú ń fẹ́ ni àní Abẹ́òkúta tẹ́tẹ́ orí àpáta wọn fi ṣẹlẹ̀ mo ní ẹ wá lọ́gùn yan lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ lọ́rọ́ ká ọkàn mi nìjọ mo ní ẹ wá fòrò yan mi ńlẹ̀ wọ́n ní ẹja lónìí bú kí n gún yan lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ kí n ro ká ọkàn mi nìjọ mo gún yan lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ tán mo ro ká ọkàn mi nìjọ nílẹ̀ bàbá tó bí wọn lọ́mọ àní kàkà kan fòrò yan nílé igi pẹlẹbẹ náà gbélé ńlá ọmọ sálà tí fowó àlejò bomi ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò kọ́gí ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò mọ̀ kọ́ pẹ́ Àbẹ̀kẹ́ mo ní gbogbo yín pátápátá ire lójú wáyọ́mọ́ rí ire lójú owó yọ́mọ́ rí Bísí Ológe show ni ẹ mọ́ tẹ́tí sí kẹ́ ẹ mọ́ wò.
Make sure, give him an name to celebrate us. We are going to be doing
earlier on that most of all those NIN and BVN we have created, there is a need for harmonization so that we can have a central database, for example, National Security Code that will be attached to individual. All those duplication is just a way of, to me, it's not good for national security. So our advocacy is let us have one unified identification number for all Nigerians. So it will make the police to work better and it will make society to be more safer. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll just take one more question.
I publish Eminence Global News Magazine. I want to ask you didn't touch about freedom of information, and how it relates to the public and the police. So how do we marry the enacted freedom of information bill of this and the security agencies, and what will be the benefits?
I think even in the Constitution, it's a right, it's not a privilege. Freedom of information is already there in the Constitution. You know, you have, it's a right for you to say anything, but in any freedom of information, there is always limitation. That's what I tell people. You know, you can say anything. Even, okay, for example, let's look at the media these days. Sometimes we have a lot of things on our phone whereby we push out there, content we don't even verify. So what I tell people is, there will be need for us to do verification before we push out any fake news. That's just the truth of the matter. Most of the world today you see, or most of the ethnic genocide you are finding all over the world, is through fake news. Sometimes we don't like, for example, let me give you an instance. We say all the whole crime committed is caused by Fulani herdsmen. That is not correct. They are not the cause of all the whole kidnapping we find, even in your village, my village. They are not the one doing it. Our brothers and sisters are part of it. Sometimes we just say they are the one. Those days before, we did all the whole criminality we face from Niger Delta agitators. The truth of it is they are not all the people who caused all those things. Even in the East now, you say they are Biafran. That is not correct. So people in our communities find themselves perpetrating this crime. They don't look for a platform for them to articulate what they want to do, and their criminal mindset to actually cause a lot of crime. So to me, as I said earlier on, freedom of information is good, but there is limitation. But we, the journalists, we have our duty to see how we can promote Nigeria brand so that we can have a better country. Let me tell you something. CNN can never promote Nigeria. Al Jazeera can never promote Nigeria. It is how to destroy Nigeria they are after. The negative report about Nigeria. It is only us who can promote our Nigeria. That should be our own drive. That's the only way we can have a better nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wow. I was hoping to be able to take one more question, but I think thank you so much, sir. It feels so refreshing that we are discussing security issues, security matters, and we have security officers here within us. So we are speaking to the right quarters. We have the media here, and they'll be able to convey the message. Thank you very much, sir. All right. So I would want to quickly recognize the presence of some of our important people that just walked in the course of this award. We have the zonal pastor of Trinity Zone under Lagos Province 111, and the wonderful wife, Pastor and Pastor Mrs. Funmi Are. Mommy and Daddy, you're welcome. Also, we have Mr. and Mrs. Anudu, you're welcome. Just please wave your hands. Thank you very much. That's my brother and friend, Charles Anudu. We also have Mr. and Mrs. Olowosegun. Can you please wave your hands? You're welcome. Thank you so much. We have Mr. Oluwole Victor Folorosho of Oluwole Folorosho and Co, Chartered Accountant. Is he here? You're welcome. Thank you very much. Right. And by the way, Ambassador Cornelius Udofia, the publisher of Gladiator magazine, who happens to be the SSC and CPS to the AGN National President, Dr. Emeka Roles Emwe, wanted to ask a question, but I guess that passed. So maybe if in the course of the event we still have opportunity for that, we'll take him up. But I want to crave your indulgence to quickly bring up a security expert for just 2 minutes. He came in the capacity of a representative, but I want to bring him up right now. I'm talking of DCP Wale Ajao of the Zonal CID Zone 2 Lagos to quickly share a story with us in 2 minutes. DCP, please. Just in 2 minutes. Something that will help us.
Good evening to this August gathering once again. And thank you, Madam, for this wonderful. In fact, best is simply the best. You are doing the best. Thank you, we appreciate it. The speaker, sir, thank you so much. I want to share a story, but we will start with an experiment. If your hand is not free, can you raise your right hand? If your hand is not too busy, raise your right hand. There should be no Joro, please. Please clap with that hand. Clap.
No, we cannot.
Is it possible?
No.
Okay. Raise your left hand too. The son. Thank you. God bless you. We want to clap with one hand. And that is why we have insecurity. All have been going on close to 5 decades. Disciples you see everywhere. Citizen right advocacy group. Citizen right advocacy group. Is that also? Mm-hmm. Tell me which part of Lagos, I think Lagos is about the most urbanized, where you have seen a signpost, Citizen Duty Advocacy Group. Have you seen one?
None.
None. When there's a right, there's a responsibility attached. But in Nigeria, we want right, we don't want responsibility. And this is why we have insecurity. My story. Must have heard it. It's not strange to you. The rat and the farmer. The farmer was setting a trap. The rat sighted the farmer setting his trap. Rat decided to raise alarm for all animal. He went first to the snake. See, I sighted the farmer setting trap. He said, I'm not a rat. It is not my business. The farmer colleague goats, cow on the farm. In the course of his campaign, he met a goat. Goat, I sighted the farmer setting trap. He said, are you insulting me? I'm too big to fall into the farmer's trap. I'm not a rat, it's your business. He consulted cow. Cow said, "Oh my problem." In the night, incidentally, the farmer and the family live on the farm. When snake was crawling around, crossed straight into the trap, and they caught it midway, just by the window of the farmer. As the snake was struggling, Madam was to visit the restroom, which is across the hut. The snake bit Madam. An alarm was raised. The farmer contacted the village herbalist. He said, "We are going to make a sacrifice for your wife not to die, and we need a goat." Goat was picked and goat was sacrificed. But the thing was getting worse. Eventually, the wife died. And in that village, you don't bury the dead without a cow. And they call for the head of cow to do the burial. If the alarm of the rat has been taken seriously by all the animals, would the situation have consumed them all? No. That is my story. Don't clap with one hand. In Nigeria, when you continue to clap with one hand, there will be insecurity. We keep on fixing the blame. Nobody is fixing the problem. Many of us here do not know where our drivers come from. Many of us have tenants, we don't have their profile. Yet we want somebody to do the magic. We are deceiving ourselves. You can't talk of national security without personal security. And personal security starts with your security. My guy here talk about reviewing our curriculum. Civics was part of our curriculum. Subject when we were in school in those days, where you know that they need to pay tax. You learn it even before you start having salary. Is that not so? We took that away. History is no longer in our curriculum. Most of our children do not even know the flag where they come from. So when you talk of societal value, this is what keeps the strong nation growing. Why do you think we are not WhatsApp with China? Chinese will protect their culture to tomorrow. Try WhatsApp, you will be jailed because they don't want cultural integration. Yet we celebrate everything there. Unfortunately, it is the negative side of it we incorporate. The white will give you all your rights, but before they release your right, they demand of you your responsibility. Start of insecurity, and we continue until we address it frontally. Thank you very much, sir.
That is from the security expert himself. We need to be responsible. We need to be responsible for each other. I belong to a CDA that we call for CDA meeting. Anytime we call for a CDA meeting, you will hardly see people. That CDA, that meeting, it will be full. Everybody will turn up. So when it gets to AOB, they will raise their hand. Sir, somebody came to pick my generator the other time. They removed my laptop. But sir, I said, sir, what's your name? He tells me, when was the last time you attended CDA meeting? Then the matter will become, we don't want to pay for it. The security starts with something as little as say, when you see something, say something. But you say, oh, come here, well, come in there. You see some hoodlums smoking Indian hemp at the junction, you say, say, but you feel that because it's the next street, it doesn't concern you. Who told you that that same people cannot come to your street to come and start smoking Indian hemp? And the more they gather, the more trouble it will cause. So please, when you see something, say something. Don't keep it to yourself. Thank you so much, DCP Wale Ajao, for that. That was very, very expositional. To the next set of the award. Wow. Okay. Let's quickly move on. So the next set of award will be given to The first awardee in this category, the next awardee in this category, is the General Overseer of Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministries, popularly known as MFM. He's a man of God, he's an author that has written so many publications. It's still affecting lives till now. And when you talk of deliverance ministry, you can look no further than the MFM. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join me as I welcome the person that is going to present the next set of awards. He just left here, so I would want to crave your indulgence. Please kindly welcome with me DCP Wale Ajao to do us the
This is unique. Sir, from the best comes this award. Outstanding Spiritual Father of the Year. It's 2nd of November 2024. Sir, congratulations.
The Box magazine for the recognition I have given to our general officer. He's very, very happy to receive all this award, and I know that he's working very hard to make sure that the security of Nigeria does not only depend on the police or other agencies, but also starting from the church. Yes. We have been doing our best. I know that God has seen it. Thank you very much, organizers.
This next set of awards. There's a businesswoman par excellence who is here in the building, and we want to present an award to her. She's been standing strong, and in her own corner, she's been affected. Is none other than Mrs. Bolanle Oniyitan. Mrs. Bolanle Oniyitan to receive her award from Best Magazine.
From Best Magazine. In award to Mrs. Bolanle Oniyitan, Business Woman of the Year. May God continue to enlarge your post. It's this 2nd of November 2024. Congratulations.
Good evening or good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here. I do not take this for granted. I had to fly from London last night just to receive this. I was in Nigeria in September. I came on holiday with my family. I was here for 3 weeks and I went back in September. And she told me about this, and I said, I will be. Mrs. Funmi Olowosegun, she's a wonderful woman, and that's why I'm here today. And coming down to Nigeria just to receive this because of her, it's something I really appreciate. And I just want to say thank you to the Best Award and to everything you contribute to the society. Thank you so much. And I don't know, I just want to say thank you to the husband. I still saw him in August. I went to visit them in their house for the first time. I've known them for over 17 years, but my first time of visiting them was this year. And I didn't know this was coming. And I just want to say thank you. If only to have this, and I'm here in Nigeria for just 3 days, I think I'm fine. Thank you so much. Thank you, the organizers.